And as for the box, overall, of a 1 through 5, I'd give it a 4. Um, because it's not really exciting, but it is, likeness to the jersey and stuff like that. I don't know. Let's see some other Enterbay boxes here. I really, a lot of them are kind of going this way, but I really like the Jordan thing when it has the picture on and things like that more. I enjoy it a little bit more like that, but that's kind of what they're doing now a lot with Enterbay. It's making it look more like a jersey with the signature up, and it's good for decoration. But either do one way or the other, I guess. But they have lots of different. So I would give the boxes an overall a 4. And next thing I want to go to are the head sculpts. Now this particular figure comes with 2 heads, and they're very similar. I will show you the first head. This is the head that it came on the body with. It's right here. You can see it has his mouth closed. I'd say some people gave it a low rating. If you look at it, I think it's I'm trying to get it focused here. I would get out of a 1 through 5, I'd get about a 4.5. I mean, it's quite but it's boring. It's just a boring head sculpt. Kind of what I've kind of heard overall about this figure is that it's just kind of dull for some people, and maybe that's so. I'm not sure. Here's the second one. It's basically the same head, but he's got his mouth open. You can get a little bit of his teeth and things like that. I apologize for dropping that, but overall, I would give it 4 to 5. Mainly 2 reasons. One is that they do have 2 head sculpts. Where the one thing I do not like about the Jordan figure is it only has 1 head sculpt. And it's interesting. They just did a Scottie Pippen figure, and you got to look really closely, at least via the pictures of the head sculpt, because they are extremely similar as you look at the 2 heads, and there's not a lot of difference there. But overall, like I said before, I'd give the head sculpt about a 4.5 out of 5. And now on to the body. Now, for some of you, I don't know if you've seen these, but here is the body. Here's the shoes, the pants. He's got like a knee pad, so his right leg is a little bit thicker than the other one. He's got the jersey and everything. So I'm actually gonna put down the head on the one with his mouth open, because it's more of the playing style. But if you look at it here he is. Now, one thing that's really nice, I did think Enterbay did a great job, and I kind of compared it. So I'm going to actually grab another figure, and I'm going to show you what they have done with Kevin Durant. I'm going to grab LeBron James. Now I have a custom LeBron here, one you won't see too often. A friend of mine made that jersey all the way from the Netherlands there. Very good job. I'm going to do that review later. But if you can notice, they have totally different frames. Kevin Durant's kind of almost like he's packed in, and he just real narrow body, where LeBron's a lot thicker and everything like that. And even the thing I like about what they did, just from the arms and stuff like that, is that they gave him real long arms like he does in real life, and they put his body, it's just not as, I don't want to say wide, but it's just more not as thick, I guess. And it's like his the length between one shoulder to the next is real narrow compared to other players. So maybe that's why he has extra long arms, because they're so close to each other from where they're connected onto his chest and his shoulders in real life, stuff like that. So I would give, if I look at give the body a rating, and actually give a body 5 out of 5, because I think they did a really good job of getting his built and likeness. I'm not going to take off his jersey, but one thing that's really cool is that on the inside, he has a whole bunch of tattoos. He's got Bible verses and things as tattoos. He doesn't have any on his arms, as you can see, but so they really did try to get that. Oh, well, I guess I would prefer a home jersey versus an away jersey. And so I would give it, like I said, the body a 5 out of 5. Now I'm going to go on to a couple other things, accessories on him, and let's just start with the shoes. I think these are supposed to be the Nike shoes, and that thing I don't like, and I don't think it would cost too much, is get the freaking Nike logo, okay? I got a friend who actually is in the middle of making some, but I'm going to actually get a Nike logo for Kevin Durant. If you look at my LeBron figure, you can see that I have the Nike swish on both sides of the shoes, and it matches perfectly to the figure. But, you know, come on, guys. I mean, even Hot Toys didn't do this for some of their toys. Spend a few bucks, okay? Make a shoe logo. Make it say Nike. It's not that hard, you know. You know, reach into your pockets a little bit. But we're just, you know, I don't know. You know, you're spending 200. This one was $214. So it's one of the lower end figures, but still a lot of money. My son and I were discussing this earlier because I was talking about how McFarlane figures, they have a Nike swish on their NBA and their NFL figures, and that's, you know, those are like, you know, 10 to 15 bucks, you know, store for a figure. I'm thinking, okay, if that's 10 to 15 bucks, then they aren't cheap enough to, they're not too cheap to, now they probably sell a lot more, I understand that, but they put a Nike swish on, put on a Nike swish, you know, spend the money, make it a little bit more detailed or more accurate. I know it's a small thing, but sometimes it's the little things that matter most. So when it comes to just like the overall appearance and accessories and things like that, just from what I see, I would give it probably about a 4. And the thing that kind of holds me back really from this one is that they don't have a Nike swish. And so that's the one thing that really kind of bothers me the most.